been Baseless Claims, our bi-weekly casual talk fest.
Cuckfest. Please, we've rebranded since.
We've rebranded.
All right,
This
ready?
is the show where we cuck you hard. Cucking me softly.
We're gonna edge you.
What's your name, hun? Hee hee, my name's Marissa. And what's your boyfriend's name? John. And you watched the show? Hee, yeah. Well, we're gonna cuck you live on air, John.
Get out here. Two men carry him. He's got like his...
No, it's got to be just someone like watching us
Yeah,
from
exactly.
their TV. But like the version of it is just if they think that we're funnier, John is getting cucked. Like
Okay,
if she
so sort
laughs at our jokes, John has been cucked.
So sort of humor cucked.
Humor cucked.
Yeah, you've been laugh
Funny
cucked.
cucked.
You've been funny cucked by your by
By the
Shapeless
YouTube
boys.
base. Haha, well that's it. You've just been funny cucked by the Shapeless bad boys. Haha.
You scamper off. I mean, we started the show, right?
Did we? I don't
Yeah, we
know,
started
I
the show
guess.
for sure.
You've just been funny cucked.
You've been funny cucked by the bad boys of the internet.
The Shapeless boys.
Tyler Hackett-Boy Matheson, Tori Boat-Boy Thompson, and Tay.
Still working on it. Tune in next week and maybe we'll have a name.
Well, that's about all the time we have, folks. Thanks for joining us on the Funny Shapeless Boys. That bit's dead.
And there it dies.
And whoa,
Welcome
how much
back.
longer do we have left?
I don't know, man. This is gonna be a long show. If that's how we started and we're already out of shit to talk about.
Welcome to
fuck,
Baseless
we have an
Claims.
hour.
Yeah, we
boy.
do.
Like an hour of real life.
Yeah.
Ugh, I don't like real life. I just want to go to funny cucking.
I just want to go to the game world, okay? And that's what we should talk about is the great game world that was last weekend at E3.
It's the
Because
electronic triple, folks.
I don't want to live in the real world anymore. I want to live in game world. The electronic world where the future is abysmal almost always. It's never bright and cheery.
Oh, okay. Well, I've got the game for you
And
then.
the boobs have physics.
I've got the
Yeah,
game
they
for
do.
you then. Nintendo announced their newest entry into the Animal Crossing series, so you'll be in debt to Tom Nook in the middle of fucking nowhere in the ocean.
Tom Nook does not pay his taxes.
Of course he doesn't. You'll be in the middle of the fucking ocean and have very little supplies.
Is it just called Animal Crossing Middle of the Fucking Ocean?
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
The bold new direction.
So that's your dystopian kind of futuristic environment that you're
But
gonna
it's
be
still the-
dropping in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
And
those sounds?
instead of getting coins, you just get paid in avocado toast, and they just assume, and then everyone makes fun of you for having it.
But here's the thing: is that you don't ever get positive money. You just get less negative money.
Yeah,
And Tom Nook is like, oh, that's a nice 100 bells towards your debt. I'm gonna go lobby so that I don't get taxed for a while. See you later.
I like that Animal Crossing. With the new launch, they're deciding to go sort of the Pokemon route, and you get to choose: are you going to be like right wing or left wing? And like, so it's like Animal Crossing Reds, Animal Crossing Blues, and you sort of
do.
The political candidates are donkey and elephant, respectively.
Yep, exactly.
I do also like that you can march in the streets with the tiki torches if you choose the right side.
Right.
Candidate for the Libertarian Party is just Ron Paul.
Fucking an animal at all. It's just Ron Paul, the curly-headed fuck.
But he's like weirdly realistic.
Yeah, he's weirdly realistic, and it's still funny because all of the stances are just things that he's actually said.
Instead of building up your house, it's just like you're working. You have to pay Tom Nook to rent like a 700 square foot studio apartment.
I do like the new like kind of stamina. Like I do like the added dynamics that they've brought to the gameplay, as in a lot of games have like a stamina meter or like a tiredness meter or something. I do like the version they've gone with for the like right and left wing version is like your oppression meter, like how oppressed are you in this specific town.
Right.
It's really good because if your oppression bar, like if you choose the left side and you make your character gay, God forbid you make your character trans, there's going to be a brick through your front window.
Yeah.
It's
Happy Pride Month, everybody.
yeah.
Yeah. And that's what they shout from the streets. They say,
Yeah.
Happy Pride Month, and then throw a brick through
And
the
then they
window.
throw
Yeah,
a brick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sort of like I was impressed by the brick physics simulation. Though pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad. Yeah,
They were
yeah.
boasting about like the wind on the island too, and like, oh, the wind speed will change or whatever. Yeah, but also depending on the wind speed will be how fast your house burns down.
right.
Or also they did add realistic hurricanes. Like it is a realistic hurricane simulator.
Yeah.
And sure, you might not die, but everything you own is destroyed, and your insurance did not cover
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
And-
FEMA check isn't coming because
and-
you know who funds FEMA? Tom Nook.
And getting the thing about getting on like the realism train, which you didn't expect from Animal Crossing, is that after your house gets taken and everything you own gets taken by the hurricane, someone will get on television and tell you how stupid you were for purchasing a home below sea level.
And Ben Shapiro, who's also in the game,
Yeah.
will come up and be like,
He's a giraffe, weirdly.
yeah.
No,
he'll
he
just-
is just Ben Shapiro because his voice is genuinely high enough to be
This
an
is
Animal
true.
Crossing
This is
character.
true. And he speaks enough gibberish.
And it's just well, you shouldn't have bought a house there if you didn't want it to burn down.
plays
why
Mr.
didn't,
Rossetti.
why didn't you just move?
Why didn't you just move?
Yeah, sell your house and move.
Fact check, liberals.
Yeah, he's Mr. Rossetti.
Although if you
He's the
do
most
choose,
annoying.
Yeah, this is true.
if you do choose the right side of the game, it turns into a horror game because Hillary Clinton is stalking you the entire game. Like
And if
you have
you
to try and
choose-
turn around at the right moment and catch her, but you never can.
It's like that horror element they kind of slipped in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, if you do choose the right wing path, your character can only be white. Like that's a limitation
It's
they
a li-
put on it because like I don't know. I don't 100%
don't-
agree with that with Nintendo, but they just.
but it's
kinda
their
went with
game.
it.
Like
yeah,
I mean, we just
yeah.
kind of have to respect their own decisions.
Got to leave it with the artist.
Yeah, it's their game, and we have to respect it.
Yeah, I gotta say my favorite announcement just had to be like they finally just did it with Half-Life 3, making it the free to play battle royale for mobile, starting in China, of course. And
Yeah,
then,
it's free to play. It's an Epic Game Store exclusive.
Oh, yep.
Yep, that was like that
There's
was
that
like
was super
five
weird.
different versions. Like there were 5 different like deluxe versions at launch with like DLC content that you can only get if you get that exact version.
right. Yep, and
It's
they,
weird that it is really weird now that I think about it. Why wouldn't it be on Steam?
Yeah, because Valve makes the game.
Yeah.
I think what happened was Valve was just so forlorn with making games. They were just like, all of the rights to our games, fuck them. We're gonna let it run out, and so anyone else can buy it. And Epic was like, oh shit, we got to get on this.
That's a good that's a
think,
good buy for them.
you know. It's obvious that Valve is going to be publishing this game, but the weirdest thing is that they let EA develop it, and so yeah, it's like there's going to be I think
microtransactions.
yeah,
microtransactions, pay to win. Oh,
yeah. So
Yeah, if you give them $300, you just get the victory royale
Yeah.
as soon as you drop in.
it's just yours now. Yeah.
And you force every other player in that server to give you $1 in real life.
Yeah, they have to single file find you and like
Yeah.
line up outside your.
It's got to be
home.
cash.
It's got to
can't
be
be
cash, like,
PayPal.
American currency only. Actually, yeah.
Yeah,
Not gonna be
it was
£1.
it was an interesting E3. I mean, fucking Cyberpunk 2077. Like their big reveal was they had fucking Keanu Reeves. Wait,
yeah,
no,
they
that's a real one. Wait, that actually happened.
Yeah.
I
I think they were playing the long con on all of us.
yeah.
I can't really make a baseless claim out of that because
Yeah,
they
no.
went and did the damn thing
Yeah.
that no one ever saw them doing.
If we're stepping outside the baseless claim moniker, like, yeah, that's pretty fucking cool that they got Keanu.
It's very fucking cool. And like, as soon as I saw that, my first reaction was, I didn't expect it, but I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like-
I feel like everyone over at Death Stranding though is like, fuck.
Why the fuck did we go with Norman fucking Reedus?
Because of his superior zombie slaying abilities.
Have you ever? Fuck, how many seasons is The Walking Dead in now? Like 16?
Like, yeah.
Are you telling me you'd rather have Norman Reedus in a zombie apocalypse?
No.
Than Keanu
I would
Reeves?
much
I
rather
don't
have
care about
Keanu
Norman
Reeves.
Reedus. I don't give a shit about him.
Oh, speaking of the apocalypse, one thing that did happen during the Bethesda conference, Todd Howard, God Howard, excuse
God
me.
Howard, yes.
Thank you. Put some respect on it.
When he came out as gay.
Yes,
When he came out on the
that was
stage,
very surprising considering he's married.
Yeah.
He came out on the stage and was like, Fallout 76 sucked. We know that. Sorry, everyone. But y'all made a nice little community out of it, so have some hope when the apocalypse does come. That was an immediate red flag for me. God Howard knows when the apocalypse is happening.
Yeah, because he is planning it.
Because he will bring it on to humanity.
Okay, you think they're building these games for fun. Those are literally just Todd Howard simulators that like he has built like, okay, what would the wasteland look like? Like the landforms are genuinely like accurate. Like if a bomb dropped, they pinpointed the like coordinates and everything. And then that's what the landscape would look like. He goes in there in VR every day, just trains. Yeah. That's all he does.
Yeah.
It's fucking horrifying.
So does he do the same thing for Skyrim too, if he ever gets transported to a magical world?
Well, that's the new world he's going to build.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, like, Fallout-
after Fallout, I see. After Fallout, and he becomes the one true Fallout, he builds the world of Skyrim.
Yeah.
And then it's, oh, you guys didn't want another copy of Skyrim? Too bad. Skyrim is your life now.
Is that a Samsung smart fridge with an LCD screen? Boom, Skyrim's on it.
He just snaps his fingers, points at things, Skyrim shows up.
Yeah. Because that's the kind of powers that he would absolutely want. And they all, like, as soon as he puts it on whatever, even if you're just, like, walking down the street and he just snaps and it's all of a sudden on your phone, $60 is gone from your bank account. Absolutely.
Yep.
Shit, yeah, that probably would be true. Oh, because fucking microtransaction 76?
Yeah.
Look, I'll just come out and say it, all right?
Yeah. Hit me with this.
Fallout 76, I liked it. Okay? I'll take that bold stance no one else will. That's probably actually a bold stance.
Get him. He's here. He said it on the podcast. Get him.
Now, Tyler, I don't want to. Don't worry, I'll cut all
I
this.
liked Fallout 76.
I am okay. Look, I'm gonna cut all this. So it's just us right now, okay? You can't say that on the podcast because we want people to watch, we want people to listen, we want people to stay, tuned into Shapeless Gaming and come back. And if you start dropping lines like that, we're gonna lose everyone. So you can't be doing that anymore. Okay? So Bethesda EA, microtransaction sucks, EA sucks, God Howard, Poop Howard, no one likes him.
Okay.
Okay,
fine.
we're back in.
Okay, we're back in. Yeah. CD Projekt Red isn't even that good.
Oh,
God damn it.
okay, hold on. I'm going to cut this again. Tyler. We want people to come back. We want people to watch this stuff. Okay, you can't say that. You have to say that CD Projekt Red is the best. No developer matches them, and Yennefer is hot. Okay.
Got it.
Okay.
Got
Cool.
it.
All right, we're back in.
I got nothing.
Perfect. Perfect cap to that one. Huh? Way to bring
Except
it home,
Geralt
Tyler.
sucks.
No, okay. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's always a dismount, all right? Sometimes you don't stick it.
Okay.
Now,
What else was announced at E3 that is of note?
Facebook 2019 updated version. Zucks came out. He sprayed the crowd with money.
he just started shooting coins at people.
Yeah, it was diabolical to say the least.
Yeah.
But yeah, he came out, he launched money at people, and he said,
Facebook 2 will have microtransactions.
yeah, he said you will have, it is a pay to play, like you will have to like buy the online service in order to play Facebook. They did get rid of mini games. There is no Farmville. There is no nothing in it, except there is poking.
Thank God.
Which that's the biggest
Thank
thing that
God.
we all wanted.
And,
Yeah.
and on Facebook 2, poking will cost $6.95 a poke.
Yeah,
Per poke, yeah.
Yeah.
But-
so if you really, really want to poke
it's
that
it's less expensive than an orgasm.
this is true. If you wanted to poke that girl from high school that you haven't talked to in literally 5-6 years, just slip old Zuckerberg a $7 bill.
Everyone's sliding
Zuckbucks.
into the DMs
Zuckbucks.
nowadays, okay? Everyone is in the DMs. No one's out there poking
Okay,
no more.
I'll say it. Okay, here's the mood. 2019. All right,
Okay.
we're done with sliding in people's DMs.
Yes, the
we're
mood
done
halfway
with
through the year.
We're done approaching people in public. We're done telling people they look nice. We're done saying great content. Okay, the only affirmation that we have that is positive, the only flirting that works is a Facebook post. Okay, we put it into the ether. It'll happen now. Facebook pokes are the only way to flirt now, and you have to poke. Here's the Shapeless Gaming Challenge 2019.
Okay.
Go on Facebook. Find someone you have not talked to in fucking years. If they're not your friend, add them as your friend and then poke them.
You just fucked yourself, bud.
Poke them. That's the Shapeless Gaming Challenge 2019. That's the most dangerous game. It's ballsy. I would respect the shit out of it.
Tyler, you just said to people, hey, even if you're not friends with them on Facebook, friend them and then poke them, or poke them without friending them.
Can you poke someone without friending them?
I'm not sure.
I have no idea.
But I want you to send me the screenshot that you get after this podcast airs where you have like 7 pokes from people you don't know anything about.
No, they have to be your friend. They have to be someone you know in real life, but you haven't talked to them in years. Like, they have to have, like, gone to your high school or your middle school or something. Look, I'll start it, okay? I'll start the Shapeless Gaming 2019 challenge. I will poke someone on Facebook.
You did.
Yeah, you did.
I know, I poked you.
Yeah.
It will
I'm
be
not a
someone
person
I
now?
haven't spoken.
I'm not a... What am I to you?
It will
What
be
am I to
someone
you?
I have not spoken to in years. And then I need everyone to reply with the poke notification. And then if they send a message afterward, include it, because that shit is fucking hilarious and it's the new way to flirt.
God, I hope so badly that people just screenshot their pokes and send them to us.
I hope it takes off as like the ironic way to flirt with someone now, because that's fucking hilarious. It's
Yeah.
just like a poke notification.
Yeah.
Because that shit was so childish.
That's going to be at Shapeless Gaming. You can do it on
Yeah,
Facebook.
yeah.
You can poke us on Facebook.
Yeah, we have a Facebook. Poke us.
No one goes on it, but
Poke us on
poke us,
Facebook.
please.
Give us a little poke. Just maybe just the little tip of the finger, just a little poke. See how it feels at first.
just poke me.
And then
good.
if you like the way it feels when the poke comes, then just whole finger. Right in there, right in the Facebook.
Happy Pride Month.
How deep do you poke?
Oh, I fucking 3 knuckles.
Why does that keep happening?
Tyler,
You wanted to do it again, didn't you?
I did it. I did it this time. I gestured and it turned on. I'm the demon.
Has it moved on to you?
I think so.
No, here's the thing. I thought I fixed that.
Turns out you didn't.
That's the thing. I thought I fixed it.
Okay. We got to talk about Facebook.
Do we?
We got to
just
have
did.
a discussion about
We got to
Facebook,
have a
folks.
discussion about
Folks.
Facebook because it's ripe with bits. The bit tree has flourished,
Yep.
and we are picking fruit.
It's harvesting season,
It's
baby.
harvesting season. Get ready, Zuckerberg. We're about to dive into you, okay? You're about to get roasted. No, not really. It's
I'm
just
gonna poke him.
The baseless claims roast of Mark Zuckerberg.
that, and it's just like, it's called the Baseless effect.
I'm gonna write that down quick. The baseless effect. Okay?
Like when it's like the Kylie Jenner bump when she would post like songs on her Snapchat that she was listening to, and that song would get a huge hit.
Yeah.
The shapeless roast is equivalent to
The shapeless rut.
yeah, the shapeless rut. That's good, Tate. That's good. Is when we roast you on our podcast, and then your numbers drop.
okay.
We're gonna make Mark Zuckerberg poor.
So are we gonna bring Facebook into pure obsolescence?
It already is.
What? That not true.
I'm not sure obsolescence is a word.
Okay.
I
Obsolescence
think you meant
might be a
obsolescence.
word.
Obsolete.
That's definitely not correct.
I'm pretty sure it's obsolescence.
Obsolescence. Whatever. Okay.
The act of making something obsolete. For those of you who are trying to
Look,
understand this.
I was runner-up in the 8th grade spelling bee, okay?
Yeah, last week, we understand.
That doesn't mean you know all words. It just means
Yes,
you can
it
put
does.
letters together pretty good.
I can put letters together pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Okay? Back to Facebook, right?
Okay.
People who are on Facebook have stayed on Facebook, and I am making fucking sweeping generalizations here, but it's baseless claims. Welcome to the podcast.
I thought
Also
you were
just
gonna
who
say-
you are as a person.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say people on Facebook are 75.
Yeah.
This is true.
True. But the people on Facebook don't, as I've seen in my social circle, right? And the people that I knew from my previous life in a high school. Also, that's a good anime idea. Write that down. My previous life in a high school.
Guarantee it's already made.
Fucking God. The Japanese are so fast.
Damn the Japanese. They're so good.
They didn't graduate, which I feel is the only word. Well, they did. They also didn't graduate. If you're still on Facebook, there's a good chance you don't have a GED. They didn't graduate to the other.
There's a better chance you do have a
Spheres.
kid.
Oh,
This is true.
there we go.
This is true.
They didn't graduate to the other spheres of the internet, right? So their internet worldview only exists within Facebook, right? So we have evolved past them. Like they are the Neanderthals and
Yes.
we are like the modern humans.
Yep.
And we're on this weird trajectory. Like,
Do you mean we as in Twitter people?
we as in the people of the internet? Like,
Yeah, okay.
people who have graduated to. Because if you're on Facebook, what other fucking websites are you going on? None.
Yahoo.
You have no. Exactly. That's what I mean. You're probably using fucking Bing or some shit.
I have to check my Hotmail.
Yeah, some bullshit like that. We have slipped into, like, we haven't gone up the graph. We went so far up the graph that we slipped behind them in like a different plane of existence on a different graph. But the timelines have connected in such a way that the rest of the internet's humor is like here, and Facebook humor on the other plane of existence is on a much lower scale, but it hits that same point
Yep.
to the point where the things that Facebook thinks is funny is like ironically funny to everyone else.
Absolutely is.
It's fucking insane.
because it's a total utter lack of self-awareness at all.
And it's not like our memes now are like impact font memes, but like they're distorted and they make no fucking sense. The Facebook ones, like we just see the impact font and it just doesn't make sense because it's too stupid and we still laugh at it.
It's just like a 12-year-old science cat meme that people are like, y'all see this shit?
yeah, it's y'all see the shit versus
funny.
the rest of the internet where it's the same like science cat with impact font distorted and it just says something like science and we all laugh
Yeah.
because it's fucking dumb.
Yeah, there definitely is a
Barium.
difference.
Instead of ours just says in quotation book, but like the letters are like yeah, it's the B emoji, and then you know how like you can have those like weird like fucking hieroglyphic letters that like come off of them. It's like that. That's all it is. But it's fucking hilarious that we've reached this perfect point in our timelines where it just matches up so well.
Yeah.
And I think the funniest edits of those Facebook memes is where they take one that's like, I don't have a good example off the top of my head, but it's going to be something like, you know, politically not super informed. Is like, I like guns, blah, 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 blah. And like the last line is the punchline of some sort. The funniest rebaked memes of that are the ones where they take the punchline and change it to something completely different. Like, what's a good example? I like beer, guns, and trucks. And then the bottom line is Karen took the fucking kids. Shit like that, right? Like, those are the edits to me that are fucking hilarious.
Now, back on Facebook. A few months ago, for reasons out of my control, I had to start going on Facebook very often, almost every day.
For work.
And at first, I hated it. I was like, God, this, like, I fucking hate Facebook. Never went on
You
it.
feel dumber for logging on.
Yes.
Yeah. But over the months, I've kind of started to love it.
Yeah,
And-
you
and
love
for
it in an ironic way.
For that reason, because I'm seeing all these people and I'm like, holy
Yeah,
shit.
it's like I see posts on Twitter sometimes of like someone left leaning, like quote retweeting someone right leaning, is like, this guy's a fucking clown and like breaking down their post or whatever, right? But I've never seen those right leaning posts organically until I started working at a golf cart dealership where I have to watch golf people on social media.
Oh boy, yep.
Oof. Let me tell you, it is bad.
Yeah.
It's like irony has become this like it's no longer the pretentious form of like funny ha-has. Now it's like we're all on that ironic spectrum where we can all look down at Facebook and be like, ha 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 ha. And it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Because it's either like the most like, wow, you never, like, you guys are stuck in 2009, or it's marketing.
Yep.
Yeah. Or it's just like, oh my God, I wrote a fucking copy pasta for a.
You wrote it?
Yeah, I wrote
Okay.
a copy pasta for like a girl boss MLM scheme.
God.
And I hate it, but I fucking love it because it's just like, hey girls, do you want to make some extra money on the side? Like, don't listen to what your doctors are saying. Like, they don't know anything. We've done the real research. You're a mom, so you know best. Essential oils can do many wonderful things. Like, don't you want to be making money and doing what you love and proving the establishment wrong? Hashtag girl boss, hashtag feminism, hashtag like, oh God. Those posts are magical because it almost feels like the bottom of the barrel, like shoveled themselves out of the bottom of the barrel even deeper. And they're trying to like pull the people who were below the barrel up to the bottom of the barrel. But that's the highest they've ever known is the bottom of the barrel. So they think they're bringing them up to the top.
Yeah.
But in reality, they're just bringing them.
Welcome to the mountain, ladies.
Yeah, like welcome to the mountain while they're in the fucking Death Valley.
Yeah.
Like it's elevated levels of. It's almost like you look at it and it's like this is smart humor because it's so dumb.
Maybe it is. Maybe it's just like Alex Jones, and that's not an excuse for you
Nope,
going to the voice.
absolutely.
Maybe it's just like Alex Jones, where it's so beyond us
Just
that it
fucking
is the
don't,
truth.
Tyler.
And
Come
don't do
on.
it. Don't do it.
Don't,
please.
please.
Don't do it.
We can't have him back.
I didn't even say anything.
We can't.
No, but I saw it in your eyes.
we
like
put
a dog.
We
seeing
put
a treat.
peppermint essential oil around. Like he can't come in here.
I'll have you know that fucking essential oils cured my hemorrhoids. Okay.
It kept me from getting pregnant.
Yeah. Okay. Here's the thing. Essential oils cure any illness.
Yeah.
Imaginable. You don't need to go to the doctor. They're just going to tell you have autism.
Now,
Trust me. They told me the same thing. All I had to do was drink an entire thing of essential oils.
Yeah.
And then I flushed it out of my system.
Okay, I know people are going to tweet at you and say you're wrong. Yes, we know some essential oils need to be paired with the proper crystal that vibrates, like, to give you the full effect of it, but I just didn't
You
want
put
to
it
get
in your,
tweets,
like,
so,
yeah. Obviously, there are the crystals that you have to, like, put in your pillowcases and everything. But, no, like, guys, here's the thing. I don't want to sound like I'm preaching to you. I don't want to sound like a salesman here or anything. But if you sign up under me with the Young Living program, like, you're going to get great deals for you and your family. Like, you can sell to your family. They're going to be buying the products anyway, okay? Wouldn't they rather buy it from you? So if you sign up under me and then someone signs up under you, you're going to get a $50 bonus for the month. And then if you get another one, you add a zero to it. So you're going to get $500. It's an easy way to make a lot of money. You can work from home. You know what? You're going to be your own boss. You're in control of your own future, and it's a product that works. It's great. Your family is going to love it. Okay? So all you girl bosses out there, message me. We're going to figure out how we can get you started to owning your own business. And the winner for this year gets a all expenses paid trip to Aruba. So see you in Aruba, Queens.
That was a great bit, Tyler. That was honestly, God, that was funny.
Yep, so funny.
Thanks.
Hey, let's talk about something else.
Oh my God.
I got pictures of Matthew McConaughey pulled up.
I don't care.
Okay, all right, everyone shut up for a second.
I haven't been open. I haven't had the topics list open. I've just been looking at pictures of Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, I see that, but why?
Why?
I don't know.
Fuck you. Anyway,
And
I saw.
hold on. I gotta part the burrito on this one for a second because every time we record an episode of Skyrim, and
psychopath opens a burrito when you're trying to eat it.
I'm not trying to eat it, I'm trying to showcase it to the world. Every time Tyler edits the audio and then sends me the Skyrim file, he sends it with a random photo of Matthew McConaughey to me.
Does he really?
And it'll just say something like, "Very cool, please save," or something. So every time I get the audio sent to me, I just get like a little spark of joy when I see.
See, I always send him.
I'm all right with talking about this now. Go on.
I always send him the JPEGs, but I like save the image file as like something that wouldn't allude to this is a picture of Matthew McConaughey, but he's gonna know it's Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
But it's always just like very important, must download. Like download now to eliminate virus. Congratulations, you've won.
So I just get a little burst of joy in my life every time I get the audio.
What brings you joy about Matthew McConaughey?
His smile.
His smile, his
His
sort of
voice.
cadence, the kind of way he carries himself, I think is
I would nut if he read audiobooks. If he did audiobooks?
I think he does read audiobooks.
Are you fucking me?
I don't know. I would
it up.
imagine. I'm gonna check that. You explain the Matthew McConaughey books. Or not books, the fucking pictures.
I mean, they're just pictures of Matthew McConaughey. I don't know what else you want me to say.
Well, like, why?
He's a handsome man.
Yeah, no, I'll agree with that. I just kind of more curious as to like why you're.
He just seems like a funny celebrity. Mm-hmm. Don't you just kind of want to hang out with Matthew McConaughey?
Time.com. Listen to Matthew McConaughey read a short story.
Fuck yeah.
Think he'd do a Skyrim storyteller?
I fucking wish.
That would be a.
Can we get a hold of
Hold
Matthew
on.
McConaughey?
Yeah, hold on.
People are really into petition.com nowadays.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up his agent really quick.
Yeah, you just give him a call, see where that gets you, because I'd really like to.
Hey, I'd like to speak to Mr. Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
Hey, did you know that Hollywood hotshot Matthew McConaughey says that he keeps a diary on every single movie that he films?
What a good man.
That's just a little a new.
That's a cute little fact.
That's a new thing I'm starting here, which is called McConaughey facts.
every few shows we have we got Sword Watch, we have McConaughey Watch. What's he up to? We got some little fun facts about him.
Yeah.
Matthew McConaughey. We'll have to think of a better name for the segment.
Yeah, we'll workshop that a little bit, but I just think everyone needs a little update of Matthew McConaughey in their
Okay,
life.
guys, another thing that I thought of while I was looking at shirtless pictures of Matthew McConaughey on the beach, right? Tay, can you confirm that I'm just looking at a picture?
Yes, you're looking at a shirtless picture of Matthew McConaughey. I actually
on
did
a beach.
On a beach, yes.
What
I actually
season
did
does it
find
look like?
Matthew McConaughey's agent's phone number, so I'm gonna call that really quick.
I mean, let's just see where it takes us.
Yeah. Hold on, I need to memorize his name. Write that down.
That's not that hard of a name, but okay.
Yep. Okay.
Look at the sweat running down the middle of his abs.
You're gonna say ass.
God, he is just ripped.
Yeah, he's got a good body.
Tori, can you look at this? Tori, throw this picture on screen.
Yeah, he looks like he was
All right,
photoshopped.
here we go.
Look at the sweat in the middle between his abs.
Ask if Matthew likes Skyrim.
Hi, may I speak to please? Hi. Yeah, I was just wondering if you represented Matthew McConaughey still? Hi, yes, I am looking for representation for Matthew McConaughey. Oh, cool, awesome. So we run a little podcast, and we were wondering if he was interested in reading an audiobook for us for a little side project that we're doing. Oh, okay, thank you. I'll give her a call. Yep.
Dude, what the fuck? What is happening?
Everything is. See, this is what I've been trying to convince. This is what I've been trying to convince you guys. Everything is so easy if you just call people and lie.
Okay, I'm gonna do.
I didn't even lie.
Exactly. Okay, I'm gonna call this number. For those of you listening, this is Matthew McConaughey's real ass publicist, 100% real ass publicist.
Do you see the line that I gave?
Okay,
Yes.
we got.
Yes.
Hold on. We can cut this bit where I'm formulating a little type up here.
Okay.
But I'm gonna be putting together a little type up
We're
right
gonna
now.
we're gonna workshop this a little bit.
Workshop this a
You're
little
gonna give him the
bit.
sales script.
Yeah. Okay.
I hope you can pick that up on my mic. Hi, yes, I'm looking for representation for Matthew McConaughey. We have a project we would like to reach out about.
Sure, yeah. The best way to go about that would be via email.
Oh, okay. Is there anyone we can talk to right now, though?
No, she's actually out of the office today.
Got you. Gotcha. Could you write down? Yeah, could you write down?
Her email?
Yeah, we would like her email, and then could we give you like a memo for this as well?
Yeah, of course. What's her name?
My name is Taylor.
Okay. And the rest of the information, your project, what do you have going on?
Sure. So we are looking for a narrator for an audiobook, and we were wondering if Matthew would be interested. We just think he has a really good voice for narration, and we want to get him involved in this area. We've been creating audiobooks for a few years now, and we're trying to get celebrities involved to kind of boost everything up. So we haven't noticed that he has really narrated anything like that. So just go ahead and give us a call or email at 712sounds@gmail.com.
And what's your phone number so she can call you back?
My phone number is...
Okay. I will go ahead and pass this message along and have her return.
All right, thank you so much.
My pleasure. Bye-bye.
Bye.
What
just happened?
We got so much further than we should have.
What the hell?
We just we literally broke down the castle walls with no effort. We did not have any siege weapons. There was not a trebuchet involved.
What other celebrities can we just fucking contact?
Any of them. The world is literally an oyster. Celebrities are we could just fucking call anyone. Fuck, I could call the Pope right now if I fucking wanted, I guess.
They don't have phones. That's
Yeah.
God.
I could fucking send a fucking raven.
Send a dove.
I'll
to
send
the
a
Pope.
fucking dove to the Pope, and they'll just pass along the fucking message, I guess. Sure, you don't get to speak to them directly, but you can fucking pass a message to anyone. Who do you guys want to fucking talk to? I'm calling Jeff Probst as soon as we're fucking done here.
What if? Okay. New bit of the segment or new bit of the podcast. Should we call a celebrity once per month?
God, no. God, no.
Word would spread pretty quickly.
Word would spread among the celebrities. All the A-list parties would be talking about us. I'd be getting emails up the fucking ass.
We don't
all
want
of a sudden,
all of
Jimmy
the celeb-
Fallon would want to be like, hey, can I read an audiobook? Fuck no, Jimmy Fallon.
Well, that's our deal. Once we get big enough, we have the ability to say no to people.
I want to be able to do that now, though.
We
I want Matthew
can.
McConaughey to email personally, and then you'd be like, no.
Sorry, Matthew. You know, we actually went with Damon instead.
Oh, and then you start creating rivalries between
I
the
can start
celebrities.
creating fake celebrity drama. Holy shit.
Yeah. This is going to open up so many doors for us.
Absolutely.
Fuck,
Liz.
we're entering a new age of cinema now where it's just a war between McConaughey and Damon to see who can give the best performance.
Who's the better Matt?
I'm inspiring them.
Which Matt wins?
That's a segment. That's a segment.
Just go to whichmattwins.com.
Okay, I'm gonna get that domain. Fuck.
I'm just gonna
Whichmattwins.com.
gonna scoop that one up real quick here, and we'll get something going on there.
Okay.
It's a real Matt simulated battles.
So, God fucking damn it, we got to come down from this right now.
Yeah. No. I'm.
So, what I was gonna talk about prior to, we got to try and come down. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll still try and attach it to Matthew, but we got to come down.
Okay.
So. This picture of Matthew McConaughey sporting his beach bod on a literal beach with
Yeah.
sweat beating down his muscular body inspired me. What's like the movement this summer? Like what's the favorite summer activities
What's
that we got?
What's the hot summer activity?
What's the summer activities we got lined up for this summer?
Okay.
Not like summer like, oh, this summer is polka dots or something. Like what's the activities?
Okay, I was gonna say jean shorts and
for
White Sox.
Shapeless or just as a generation.
As a generation, like
as a
what
people.
are we all doing this summer?
What are we all doing this summer? I feel
Let's eat.
I feel like we're all buying boats for sure.
Well,
Yeah.
that happens.
I mean, Boat Boy, I already own a few, but
yeah,
I'm
that
trying to get
happens
a couple more
after
around
we
Marina.
eat the rich.
Yeah, and
We're all getting into vor too.
Yeah.
Everyone's getting deep into that shit because it's
what's
just
that shit
delicious.
called where it's like the like X-ray vision of like cartoons and they're getting impregnated? What's that shit called?
It just impregnated.
What are you talking about?
That's the
God.
move this summer.
Getting
Okay.
into
We're all watching that
getting into
impregnation porn.
Impregnate.
Okay. Like it shows their insides?
Yep.
Yeah.
Prego porn.
Okay.
Yeah, so I feel like that's a big summer move, you know, like it's probably pretty cool in the womb. Like
No,
that's how you
I don't
cool
imagine.
off.
Take it-
That's
take
why
it
they
from
famously
us.
they call it the oven because of how cold it is.
Take it from us, the Shapeless crew. Go out and commission some pregnant porn from your favorite artist this summer.
It's how you're gonna cool off. It's inspiring you to. There's ice cubes in the womb. Like it's
Sure,
kind of like
yeah.
a refrigerator where you just push the button and it's just.
Sure. Yeah.
You can get cubed or crushed in there. The
Yep.
womb actually has very good service. Like
That's
customer
actually-
service is top notch.
That's
Yeah,
actually
they don't call the
how-
clit a button for nothing. It's what makes the ice come out.
Yeah, no, that's how you actually determine some characteristics of the baby. At the doctor's office, they plug something into your side and you go B12, and out pops a specific baby according to B12, right?
So you get to choose the baby as if it's like a hot Cheetos or some Fritos.
Yeah, exactly. So if the dad is black and the mom is white, it's a random punch to see how,
Where it's gonna end.
where it's going to
up.
end up.
So, I mean, you can
Okay.
get some weird ones. Like I let my girlfriend pick because she got pregnant, and our son came out black.
Okay, so you can
Yeah. Very rare. Very, very rare.
So it was basically like the equivalent of getting two snacks
Yeah,
when you only
exactly.
like it kept spinning.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. I kind of get how it works now.
And the reason
The
and
other
reason,
option is your mom's just an alcoholic, and then you push all the buttons at once because you stumble over them and it comes out fucked up.
Yeah.
or if you need a C-section, that's because you got stuck on the inside of the glass.
Yeah. Yeah. That's like when the vendor people have to
Are
come
women vending machines?
I don't think, I don't want to say it like that, but
If you push the right buttons, it all determines what comes out.
You put the money in, and out pops the baby.
Oh my god, and that's so deep too, because all females care about in this generation is money.
My
they just want to make
God.
sure that we have money that we can put into them. And then they only give back what we are entitled to.
that's why Casey Neistat is married, because he's got money.
Yeah.
What, do you think it's his looks?
It's definitely not his look. We have a weird thing with Shapeless against Casey Neistat, and I'm not mad at it because I find him very annoying.
I don't care. Let him do his thing.
I like our rivalry with Casey.
We don't have one.
Well, I think, yeah. No, we
See,
do.
Casey-
I am establishing that in
we've
canon.
talked about
right
it
now.
before.
In canon, it's canon now.
Yeah, we have a rivalry with Casey Neistat because Casey Neistat is the definition of the fucking person who got lucky as shit but won't acknowledge it. It's just like, I worked really hard. Like, I was doing this every single day, like 48 hours a day. Like, I never saw my wife or my child. Like, I'm just always working. Like, all I do is run and I work, and that's it.
Yeah.
And he's not acknowledging, like, hey, like, I probably came from a really good place or I got really lucky.
Hey, remember that time when we did bits on the show and Tyler didn't actually express concerns about other YouTubers that he doesn't like?
Well, we're starting the beef. We got to ramp it up.
No,
Okay, so-
the way we start a beef is just randomly dropping a disc track. Get on it.
No, not a diss track. We start elevating, so we start with something that sounds like it could be true, and then we move up to something that's like, well, I mean, it may be a little bit more distance, but it'd be wild if it's true. And then we start another thing that's like, okay, well, that's fucking outlandish, so I believe it now.
Are you talking about how Casey Neistat has a second family? Like he cheated with that wife and has a second family now, and that's
Yeah.
why he's leaving New York forever, and it's not clickbait.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, that's why he's fucking in LA all the time now, too. He'd left that family before, and he used his stupid fucking skateboard thing to get there.
Oh, his one wheel.
Yeah, his stupid fucking skateboard thing. And then also, they didn't talk about in the news, and this video got demonetized and taken down right away, is he fucking vlogged himself killing a family and stealing their car.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, he's the golden boy of YouTube, so he just gets to do whatever he wants.
You know who's the actual golden boy of YouTube? Gus Johnson.
I don't know who Gus
That's,
Johnson
that's
is.
not a bit. I love Gus Johnson. But anyway.
The show's for bits, Tay. Get on the train.
Oh, I'm
Didn't
fucking
you just
sorry.
criticize me?
Yeah.
What about throwing stones in glass houses? I'll throw stones at your glass windows over your eyes, Four Eyes nerd.
Look,
It'll break them.
Hello, Kettle.
Got him, I guess.
Oh, these aren't prescription.
Neither are these.
Those are just for style.
Yeah,
those
these
are
are-
your style glasses.
These are my style glasses.
Those are your eye protectors.
Eye protectors are big summer 2019.
Yeah, I feel
Oh,
like
yeah?
I feel like eye protectors
Those-
are going to
those
be
big, goofy
in like the
ones?
science
No,
ones
like
you
the
had to buy.
steampunk ones.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Like the
yeah.
big-
Like the goggles?
Yeah, like the big
Okay.
steampunk goggles
sure.
that we
Well,
all look like Dr. Robotnik. Dr. Robotnik in summer 2019.
I feel like
That's our activity.
the whole steampunk movement is kind of in for summer 2019.
Yeah.
though. You know what I mean?
So is that like our activity? We're all LARPing this summer?
Yeah, I think sort of.
So,
a little
like-
bit.
so,
you know,
like,
it's
last
not gonna be
year-
like necessarily gatherings that are really organized. I think it's going to just be a lot of people that they see. You see a lot of people in steampunk clothing, and you're like,
LARPing. Let's LARP.
Yeah.
Let's duel.
Yep.
yeah,
Right now.
It's sort of like and the world starts to take on a sort of Harry Potter vibe.
That's
to
a really weird jump from last year's kite surfing. Like that was very active and very cool, but then we moved to something that's very inactive and very not cool.
But cool is just like whatever people decide it is.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
So
So
there you go.
cool,
Now
cool is
steam-
LARPing summer 2019.
Yeah.
Yes.
Steampunk is cool, and wombs are cool.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Like I mean, they literally are cool.
That's what I mean. Yeah. Yeah.
so
yeah.
okay.
That's sort of the summer
I
2019
I like
vibes.
how the summer is going so far, but that feels like the June July is LARPing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you really got to end August on like that high note.
Yeah.
Like what's our activity that's like, okay, it's the end of summer 2019. Man, it was
Well-
over before it began. We need to do something fucking wild before we go back to school, kids.
What I'm hearing and this is like kind of on the down low right now, but on the come up to sweep the nation by
You're
August.
plugged in?
I'm plugged in. It's that Pet Rocks. They're making a comeback.
Who fucking told you that?
I know. It was,
But that's not really
it
an
was-
No,
that was-
Tori.
That's not.
No, Tyler. We signed an NDA for that. How did you know that?
You guys in on that on the ground floor? The fuck, man? The fuck? You're not gonna cut me in?
We can't. We signed an NDA, which we are now breaking.
I told you I was cool because these aren't prescription. These are style glasses.
Okay. So I see. I'm getting cut out of the profits. I'm getting cut out of the profits.
Maybe that actually reminds me. It makes me think of something. What if we all moved money offshore in shell companies for August 2019? Like,
Okay,
that's our
you're saying,
big end of the summer.
You're saying
thing.
that's the movement is sort of moving money offshore into escrow and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
like,
it. Because
instead
once,
of going on vacation, see what I mean?
Yeah,
Instead
yeah,
of going
yeah.
on vacations overseas, we just send our money overseas and use a shell company around it so we don't pay taxes.
yeah, because at the beginning of the summer we ate the rich.
Okay,
so
so
now we
here-
have all this money. What are we gonna do with
But
it?
here's-
Why not just mimic the rich and have a shell company?
Here's what makes the whole deal so good is that if everyone in the United States, and I know the Shapeless audience out there can get this going, is that if everyone in the United States does it on the same day, the fuck is the government going to do about it?
Yeah,
Nothing.
We won.
Nothing. They
Yeah.
can't do shit.
Oh, are you going to arrest all of us? The cops did it too.
Plus, are you going to arrest all of us? We outnumber you like 500 to 1.
Yeah.
Like, you can't do that.
If only we had that mentality if you're making laws.
How many people do you think are actually in the United States government total?
Thousands.
Fuck, I don't fucking know.
Thousands, but as opposed to our millions of population.
I'm just a curious mind.
Because it's like what? There's 2 representatives from each
We don't have to
state,
try and do this math right now, Tay.
So that's 100.
We don't have
The
to try and do
federal
this math
government
right now.
employs a lot of people.
Yes.
Okay. So I feel like we need to start the summer hashtags then. If we're going to be like, so once we hit August, it's like that, fuck, we got to go back to school in a big fucking way. Like, we got to send all of our money offshore. So we need like a good hashtag for that. We need like a like Shapeless offshore 2019 or like something.
Summer Shell 2019.
It's Shapeless Summer Shell 2019.
Oh, it's got to be Shapeless. The Shapeless Shell 2019. You already said that, didn't you? Fuck.
I do like cutting Shapeless out of it though, so it can't be led back to us.
Right.
But like, I do like Summer Shell 2019 because
I
it's
think
like,
that-
oh, is it a beach shell?
Yeah.
Like old people
Oh,
won't get
yeah,
it.
yeah,
It's nice and simple. Yeah.
It's nice and simple, but then everyone, all of us young people who who aren't stuck on Facebook, we use other forms of the internet.
Yeah.
And actually understand how hashtags work.
And we
Right.
know that Summer Shell 2019 doesn't mean let's pick up cool sand dollars on the beach.
It means
we're
move your fucking money
it means
offshore because
move
we
your-
ain't paying taxes.
Move your fucking money before the school year starts so then you don't have to pay anything.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay. But I feel like if they start catching on to that one, we're going to need like a burner hashtag. Or a shell hashtag.
A shell hashtag for our shell corporations to make them seem legit.
Yeah.
It's got to be a really dumb business one, like ones that were clearly formulated that like they have no legs to them. Like it's just like, okay, that's clearly for your company. Like,
Yeah.
Quick Trip Gatorade 50/50.
Yeah. Numbers boring at yahoo.com. That's an email.
That's an email.
But like that's one that they could use.
So it's got to be somewhat related.
Hashtag boring money numbers at
Maybe-
yahoo.com.
Maybe we do as like the shell hashtag, we put an apostrophe after the SHE. So it's Summer Shield.
But you can't have apostrophes in hashtags.
Here's the thing. It's protecting us, right?
Yeah.
Summer Shield 2019. And there we go. We have
Let's
it.
get the fuck out of here right now before
Yeah.
the federal government starts listening.
Yeah.
Okay. So thank you so much to listening to our rambling for another bye week. My name is Taylor. That's Tori, and this is Tyler. You can find us all on Twitter in the description down below. Go ahead and leave a like while you're down there, and subscribe if you haven't. We're really close to 1K, and that'd be really fucking
Yeah,
And
cool.
also while you're down there,
No, Nathan.
Yeah. We're really close to 1,000. By the time this is up, we're probably over 700 now. So that's
before people like skip through this part and they're
Yeah.
like, okay, it's just the outro. I don't care. Send in questions. We
Yes.
want to
Yes,
do.
yes,
We
yes.
want to do questions. It does not matter what it is. It doesn't have to apply to your
Anything.
life. Random fucking question. Send it in. Leave it in the comments. Do it on Twitter. Like, just send in a fuck ton of questions. We're gonna dip our toes in it.
Yeah. If you're like
Dip
curious
our
about
toes in for the
something-
summer.
Yeah. If you want advice on
Dip
something,
your toes 2019.
Dip your toes 2019.
All right, now that you've definitely haven't clicked away from this video, now you can, because I'm going to tell you that if you're listening to us on Spotify, go ahead and share us around there too. Leave a rating, and on Apple iTunes, or is it
Yep.
whatever. Yeah,
Apple
iTunes,
Podcast, iTunes, whatever.
Podcast. Yeah, go ahead and leave a rating and a review there too. That really helps us get boosted up into curated lists.
Help other people find us.
Exactly,
if you know friends who'd be interested, show them the podcast.
Yeah.
Because we're not expecting to be big or anything, but just if someone likes it, just fucking share it. Who knows?
Yeah,
We'll-
and show them completely out of context clips
Yeah,
if you don't want to show them the whole show.
I'm starting to kind of try and like curate some like random lines that's kind of like a how the fuck did they get there type thing that I can
Yeah.
throw up like for easy like on Twitter, like, hey, show a friend, and if they think that's funny, they might like the entire show.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and that kind of stuff. So any of the word of mouth stuff really helps.
Yeah. So thanks again so much, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Run that fucking outro music.